Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today it's about two plugins called Halftime and Slow Machine by Bleass or Bleass. And these two plugins basically do the same thing. They slow down the incoming audio by, or slow it down to half the speed of the original speed, which also pitches all the audio down to 1 octave down. And when you combine this original tri-signal, you can create nice little rhythms, nice little phrases. And I want to show you how powerful this is, basically. So we kill these two plugins here and use a polymer synthesizer. And we play just some random phrase here. Something like this. Maybe use a reverb here on this. And maybe a delay. So now that we have this, we use a halftime plugin on it. And it instantly sounds much better. Why? Because we use the tri-signal and mix it up with a slow it down version here. It's just half the speed, which means 1 octave lower, and the rhythm changes. And when you combine this with the original signal, you get this. And you can also fade in, fade out here from the end of the loop to the beginning of the loop, because sometimes a lot of things happen between the sampling of the start and the sampling of the end of the loop. So sometimes the reverb goes away or you have a completely different sound. You want to have a smooth transition from the end to the beginning of the next loop. And you can also define here how long this loop should be. So I want to maybe go to 4 bars. So 50%. So now that it sounds much better, we can even use multiple of these halftime plugins. So now we have basically this octave, then we have added another octave playing a different rhythm, and now we use another halftime plugin, which brings in another lower octave. Let's bring in another one. Maybe modulate just some of the things in the polymer a bit. We go for random. Maybe go to node, hold rate, and modulate here the wavetable position. Okay, so you have now a nice lush phrase, melody loop that sounds much more complex than just having this. And what I also sometimes do is use some noise plugins in front of the halftime plugins. Something like this. And because we have here a little bit of noise, and we sample this with all these halftime plugins and pitch it down 1 octave, you have basically multiple noise textures on top, pitched down in different versions, in different speed settings, and you get this real thick kind of lush sound. It's like having a tape deck or multiple tape decks running. Let's bring in here some notes. But also here some probabilities. We have not always the same loop. Super easy, right? I mean, it's just the original version slowed down multiple times and you get this thick layer of sound. So, and you not only can do this on melody lines, you can also do this with drums, of course. So we use an XO and bring in some drums. So, kick drum, snare or rim shot, maybe a clap, and some hi-hats. Something like this. So now we have here a nice rhythm. Maybe use a peak limiter, get the right levels. And on the master I also need a peak limiter. So now we can use the slow machine here, just to show you the other plugin, and slow the rhythm down by half the speed. 1 bar sampled, maybe go for 3 bars. So this is the one difference here. In halftime, you get only 1 bar, 2 bars, 4 bars. Here you have also 3 bars, which is for me interesting because you have an odd time signature, which brings them again a bit of groove or better groove. So now that we have the slow it down version, we mixed it of course with the original tri-signal. So now the problem is that the kick drum is slowed down 1 octave, a lot lower than the original kick drum. Right, it's a pretty thick, deep bass sound. So we can use here the bandpass filter and filter everything out that's in the low end. So we only slow down basically the snare and the hi-hats. Maybe a fade in here. Maybe bring in here a room. And maybe a small delay. Maybe duplicate now the slow machine here. So you can hear it already creates also a thick drum layer of percussion sounds. And maybe exchange the drums a bit. Just keep the kick drum. Yeah, let's do this. Maybe exchange the kick drum here. And yeah, it's pretty easy to create nice little loops just with these tools, with these slow down or halftime plugins here. And I use this a lot in all kinds of places because it's so easy and it's so fun to just see what comes out of it. It's also useful on hardware synthesizers because you have a lot of grid and, you know, noise sounds in there, and when you slow it down, it sounds much more lush and thick. I'm use Unison here. So easy. I mean, it's just pure fun to play around with this. So slowing down audio is, yeah, it's a big thing actually. It's super powerful. Always sounds nice on everything. Drums, melody lines, pad sounds. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Try it out for yourself, and see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye.